Being in the Midwest in this area, I love dealing with people that are foreigners. I just spoke to a gentleman to weld a piece on my car. And when he started talking about it, saying, "Look, I have abilities, I've got skills that I've acquired over so much time in order to do a great job." There's like three levels, you know? He said there's level one, there's level two, there's level three, and there's level four. And I need to know what you're looking for as far as, do you want this thing to be beautiful, shining bright like a diamond, or do you just want this thing to just be functional? I told him it could look terrible as long as it functions for a few months, because when I get back to California, this thing is getting crushed. And he said, "Okay, well, I'm going to need it for probably 3 hours, and it's not going to be cheap." And I'm thinking, here it comes. He's going to try and get me for like a ridiculous amount of money. Then he gives me a quote that is so absolutely reasonable, like so reasonable. And I was like, "Oh, God bless this guy." I was like, "Oh, absolutely. That's a deal, of course." God bless him. But that's the thing. That's the thing, is when you deal with people that are foreigners, they've come here to make a living and to survive. They're looking to. That's weird. Car just stalled out. They're looking to, make a living and have a good life. They're not looking to scam anyone. And this happens a lot. Whenever I deal with a foreigner out here, it's going to be good almost 100% of the time. But God bless this guy. I'm probably going to give him a pretty good tip as well. That's really what this country is all about too. It's for people to come here, and it's that pursuit of happiness. It's that pursuit of happiness. And that's why it's so important to get rid of that aid. All this free aid all over the place destroys that pursuit of happiness for so many people. And if we're able to do that, and people would no longer have to pay all these taxes and pay all the government in order to take some money and give it to someone else, it's just so ridiculous. You know, I remember when I had to file for unemployment. God, I want a steak and lobster, or at least a steak. I shouldn't though. Ooh, it sounds good. Oh, it sounds good. Should I? Should I? Steak and potatoes. Oh, that sounds so fantastic. No, I gotta watch my diet. Oh, I've finally lost something like around 14 pounds, 13, 14, maybe 15 pounds. But I jumped on the scale this morning and I'm like, yes, you know, and it sure is difficult sometimes, because I'm gonna go out and just have some healthier food, but I sure do want something deep fried, or just a good, just a steak. Pick it up with my hand, rip it apart with my mouth. That woman, there's clips of a woman in a nice restaurant. She picks it up and bites into it. Just juice all over the place. Looks delicious. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I like foreigners.